My name is Jo Rust. I am a motivational speaker, a world record holder, an author, a member of the Mental High IQ Society, and a mental wellness coach. My greatest passion in life is to help other people by equipping them with the knowledge and tools they need to live their best lives. When I was 8 years old, I knew exactly what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a scientist who helps other people and to win a Nobel Prize. Academics has always been easy for me, though suffering from mental illness has definitely been my greatest struggle in life. I have suffered from severe social anxiety, complex PTSD, and suicidality from a very young age. The first time I attempted to take my own life, I was only 12 years old. And my father told me that you'll never make it in life because you're just too sensitive. I grew up in an era where talking about mental health difficulties was a taboo topic. We're taught many things in school, but not the knowledge and tools that we need to be able to look after our own mental health later in life. At age 24, I lost my first love to suicide. It was the single worst day of my life. It made me question my own existence and the meaning of life. I honestly didn't want to be here anymore, but at the same time, I wanted to achieve at least one great thing with my life. In that moment, I decided to tackle the biggest, scariest dream I could think of, and that dream was to be the first woman to travel around the entire African continent on my own. I quit my job, I had no money, I had no assets to sell, but I was so determined to achieve at least this one great thing that I wasn't going to allow anything to stand in my way. It took a lot of perseverance and surviving some scary moments. But 5 years later, I had traveled 45,000 kilometers through 28 countries and set the world record as the first woman in history to have circumnavigated the entire African continent on a motorcycle on my own. I wrote and published a book, and I became the first female global brand ambassador to BMW Motorrad. I had the honor of traveling the world and sharing my story with audiences from all walks of life, though I still hadn't taken the time out to deal with the difficulties that I have been struggling with. I hadn't sought out the help that I so desperately needed. 5 years after setting my world record, I woke up in the hospital after having been in a coma for several days. I had attempted to take my own life again and very nearly succeeded. It was both the worst and the best place that I could find myself in, because I finally received the help and the guidance that I had needed all my life, that I had been seeking on this amazing journey of mine. And it was in that place that I finally remembered who I am and who I want to be. I want to be a scientist who helps other people. Now at the doorstep of my 40s, I am studying towards becoming a doctor and specializing as a psychiatrist. I get to share my knowledge and my experiences with others to help them remember who they are and who they want to be. Life is filled with challenges and sometimes overwhelming adversities. But at the same time, it's also filled with a great deal of beauty and opportunities. I've learned that when you equip yourself with the right knowledge and tools and you focus on becoming who you really want to be, you can achieve absolutely anything in life.